And please do not mistake this to be, oh, he wants to keep me trapped and captured because he just loves me so much and he's so fascinated with me. That has nothing to do with it. I want you to understand that, like, it's the same concept of men who have multiple baby mamas, right? Men who got 5, 6, 7 baby mamas. The reason why, and I don't even know if they are even aware of this themselves, but most of them probably are. In their minds, if things get rough, I'm always going to have somewhere to go. I'm always going to have some cooch to lay up in. I'm always going to have a roof over my head. If I can't get a roof over my head with this baby mama or that baby mama, I can go to baby mama number 3. I'm going to always have a car to drive. I'm going to always have something, right? That's how their minds work. So they're going to spread themselves far and wide, cast this huge net and see how many fish they can capture at one time, and they'll always be able to eat. That's the mindset that I need you guys to understand that a lot of these men have.
I never gave her safety. I never gave her stability, because safety and stability meant that she could relax and pause. And a woman who feels safe might realize that she doesn't need me. So I kept her off balance. I created chaos inside the entire relationship, created fights over nothing. One day sweet, the next day cruel, going back and forth. And so she stayed second guessing herself, stayed working, stayed focused, trying to work harder and fix herself, trying to figure out what version of me she'd get, never understanding, never knowing. And I controlled her by keeping her anxious.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, did he just admit to emotional abuse? And then casually just kind of drop it in as a relationship flaw, as if, this is just a moment of growth. As if this isn't literal psychological abuse. Well, if that was your thinking, you would in fact be correct. Because he did. This is so far from okay, I don't even know where to begin. So, ladies, when I tell you in my videos that they know, okay? This is what I mean by they know. This man is literally telling you that they know. Just like the man from the other day who said that he doesn't date his type because he doesn't have the money to. Yep. They know. They know when they're shortchanging you and being cheap. They know when they're being emotionally abusive. And they know when they're hurting you. They know. Stop making excuses for them. Because men aren't dumb, and they are certainly not without strategy. When I tell you that men are strategic, this is what I mean. When I tell you that men know exactly what they're doing, this is what I mean. Hear me, ladies. Click the link in bio. Don't be a slow learner.
Now, I have said this many times before, and I'm going to keep saying it. When a man starts showing inconsistencies, it is time to break up with him. It is time to let them go. Just end it. Done. I did a video about this a while ago where I talked about the honeymoon phase. Once the honeymoon phase ends, meaning they stop doing all the things that they were doing to get you, to impress you, whatever those things were, once they stop, it's over after that. Okay? You have to keep it pushing. Now, I already know that the number one thing that you guys are going to be concerned about is, oh my God, well, how are we going to ever build anything? How are we going to get to the level of marriage or children and, building a relationship and a marriage and all that stuff if I have to break up with them every time something goes wrong, every time they start being disrespectful in some way? Well, the truth is, and y'all ain't gonna want to hear it, but this is just my own personal observation, okay? There is no such thing as soulmates. There's no such thing as there's somebody out there for everyone. That's all a lie. None of that is real. None of that has ever been real. It's just a way to control men, keep them under control, and it's a way to control women. That's it. Giving women to men to give men something to do. Keeping women in this perpetual state of, oh my God, I gotta find a man. Oh my God, I gotta get a husband. I gotta have babies. I gotta do this by a certain age or otherwise I'm useless. Oh my God. They want to keep you in a state of panic and fear. That's why it's worked for so long, right? That's why women rush into marriage and rush into having babies before their frontal lobes even close. It's all conditioning and mind control. None of that's real. So if you can get over this belief that you're supposed to be shacked up and trapped in a house with a man and some kids, if you can get over that, if you can let that go because you understand that it's not real, you're better off. Like, that's the best way for me to put that. I just, you have to start there. And this is going to take a while. This is not going to be some, like when I said you guys have to do the inner work is not going to be done in a few weeks or a few months or a couple of days. It may take some years for some women, okay? And the sooner you start now, if you start now, the better off you're going to be. Because here's the thing. If I told you it's going to take you 4 years to get to a place where, you know, you don't have to, you're not living for the gaze of a man, and you're not male centered, and you're not male identified, you may say, oh my God, 4 years sounds like forever. But that 4 years is going to fly by, right? And the 4 years is going to come whether whether you're ready for it to come or not. The 4 years are going to pass anyway. Start today, and you will look around and realize 4 years flew by like it was nothing. And I'm being so honest and serious about that. You have to start somewhere. Do you plan on living into old age? I do. I hope I do. Do you want to be in the same place financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually in 5 or 10 years that you are right now? Probably not. I'm pretty sure you want to be better off mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. I'm sure of it. I know you want to be in a better place. I'm in a pretty good place right now, and I want to be in a better place. I work on me every day. I want to be a better person every day. I don't got this shit all figured out. Some people think I do, or think it seems like I don't. I'm a work in progress every day, just like everybody. I do think I'm a little bit further along in certain aspects about life and relationships and my motivation for just the world, my life in general, maybe. But I'm a work in progress. This is gonna take work. So back to the video, because I kind of got off course a little bit, but it all ties back together. These men know what they're doing. They're playing mind games with you on purpose because they want to control you. They want to control your narrative. And please do not mistake this to be, oh, he wants to keep me trapped and captured because he just loves me so much and he's so fascinated with me. That has nothing to do with it. I want you to understand that, like, it's the same concept of men who have multiple baby mamas, right? Men who got 5, 6, 7 baby mamas. The reason why, and I don't even know if they are even aware of this themselves, but most of them probably are. In their minds, if things get rough, I'm always going to have somewhere to go. I'm always going to have some cooch to lay up in. I'm always going to have a roof over my head. If I can't get a roof over my head with this baby mama or that baby mama, I can go to baby mama number 3. I'm going to always have a car to drive. I'm going to always have something, right? That's how their minds work. So they're going to spread themselves far and wide, cast this huge net, and see how many fish they can capture at one time, and they'll always be able to eat. That's the mindset that I need you guys to understand that a lot of these men have, okay? It all ties back. They're trying to keep you around for their benefit. It has nothing to do with you. They're not going to do right by you. They're not going to be faithful to you. They're going to keep lying to you. They're going to gaslight the fuck out of you. They're going to do all, they're not going to treat you right. They just need you around to feed off of you because they're parasites. That's why. Don't take that to mean, oh, he just thinks I'm so special and he's desperate to keep me around because he loves me. No, sorry, that's not it. The moment you start feeling icky, the moment you get the ick, the moment something doesn't feel right, the moment you have a dream even. I know that y'all gonna think that's crazy. I'm telling you, answers come to women in dreams all the time. And sometimes when it happens, you might not be aware that that's what it is. You might not know the meaning in that moment. But please understand that our intuition is strong. You just have to learn to listen to it. You have to learn to not ignore it. You have to pay attention to the signs. Men tell us who they are all day, every day, all the time. They do. They know what they're doing. Women, myself included, because I've done this. We make excuses. Oh, I think he was going through something. Oh, I think he's scared to lose me. I think he's just had, daddy issues because he didn't have his dad in his life. Who cares about any of that? I'm going to insert a clip that I think is funny, but it's true, from, I can't think of his name right now, but I'm going to put the clip in here. I'm going to put it in here.
And this for all the females that's dating street dudes. You gotta be patient with them.
No, shut the fuck up.
Y'all don't know what they go through in order to make it home.
I swear to the gods, y'all play way the what you went through. Like, you ain't got no what the fuck you go through? What like a crackhead tried to rob you or something? That's an occupational hazard. That come with the territory. You ain't motherfucking special. You don't get no pass because of that.
So when you see them sitting in the car for an hour, and you don't know what they doing, they trying to get their mind.
Stop. You are not some romantic Shakespearean shit, okay? You just a lazy nigga who ain't got no motherfucking job, who want to stand around all motherfucking day and then come home with $47. Y'all romanticize street shit like y'all niggas be wanting to fuck street niggas or something. Y'all, is you Juliet? Is you Capulet? Do you know what this nigga who drive this forklift went through before he got home? He was moving a whole pallet of cheese nips next to a pallet of grease. It could have fell on him. Do you know the difference between y'all two? If he got hurt at work, he got $1 million lawsuit because, that's OSHA shit. You ain't got no motherfucking OSHA. Stop trying to make this street shit sound like anything more than shit, because that's exactly what it is. It is shit that belong in the street. This ain't motherfucking, ain't no motherfucking Prince.
Okay. Those excuses. And everything that these men are saying to try to get you, to reel you in, and to make you feel sorry for them and to be sympathetic, and all, they know what they're doing. I promise you they know what they're doing. And even if they don't know what they're doing, they're still doing it. It's still going to cost you harm later on down the road. It's still going to be detrimental to your progress in life. Even if they don't know what they're doing, you're still not supposed to let it slide. And that's all I got to say about this, y'all. Because they getting on my nerves in the back of my truck. Like, they're annoying me at this point, okay? But that's all I got to say. Once the inconsistency stops, move on. It's not going to get any better from there. That's the best it's going to get is in the very beginning during the honeymoon stage. That's it. It's the best it's going to get. Now, you have to ask yourselves, do you want to be stuck in this permanent state of, what was it? The perpetual state of permanent unhappiness or something like that? I can't remember exactly how it goes. Something along those lines. Where you're in a place in your relationship where you're not really happy with the way things are going, but I'm going to stay because I don't want to be alone. I'm going to stay for the kids. I'm going to stay because I don't have the financial backing to leave. No. If you don't put yourselves in situations where you have to rely on men and depend on them and stuff anyways, you don't have to talk yourself into staying in some bullshit. This is why it's important. In almost every video, I'm going to tell you, have your own money, have your own career, have your own vehicle, have your own friends, have your own resources, have your own family, have your own everything. Men come and go like the seasons. They change like the weather. So you need to be able to take care of yourself no matter what. The moment they start being inconsistent, drop that ass. That ass should be grass. Out the window. Done. Seriously. Keeping them around, you're only going to suck the life out of yourself. You're going to allow them to suck the life out of you. And technically, you'll be doing it to yourself at that point. It just is what it is. That's all I got to say about it. It's good to show my face again. I've been kind of lazy lately. I ain't gonna even hold you up. Sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm just gonna do a voiceover because I just don't feel like. And also too, summer's coming, and I always feel so much better in the summer. Like my skin glows better. That vitamin D like gives me so much energy. I feel better. You know what I mean? I'm just in a mood. So I'm back. In the wintertime, y'all, I don't know. I don't be in the mood. But anyways, I'm back. And I'm not saying I'm not doing voiceovers anymore. I'm going to still do voiceovers, okay? I want to try to be very clear about that. But it's going to depend on the weather. It's light outside at this time. When I get here and I do my voiceovers, I'm usually at this particular place, which is like 25 minutes away from my warehouse where I clock in and where my car is at and all that stuff. This is the perfect time for me to do these, so that's why. And lately it's still dark at this time and I don't have good lighting. That's another reason why I have been doing voiceovers too. So then when I get home, I'm busy, I got stuff to do, I don't be feeling like it, right? I'm like, oh, by the time I'm done doing all my stuff and running my errands, I'm like, nah, I'll just wait till I get to work tomorrow. I know that's backwards, but that's just how it is. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Y'all didn't probably need all that, probably TMI, but I'm just letting y'all know where I've been and why. Hit subscribe if you like my little sovereign sermons. That's what YV Edit likes to call them. And like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red and he won't care if